Youth under the Aegis of Transforming Future Through Education initiative, in collaboration with the Taraba State Students Rescue Club, has appealed to the Taraba State government to urgently intervene in the area of infrastructural development of the primary and secondary schools across the state to enable students learn well to attain their future ambitions. Speaking at a one-day mentorship program put together by the association in commemoration of the 2024 International Youth Day of Service held in Jalingo, the Taraba State capital. President of the association, Ambassador Abdul Razak Abubakar Dabo, said the call became necessary following the numerous gaps created by the state government's free education policy.
We call on the government and all relevant stakeholders to return back to the attention to ensure that our education is solved. Because no matter how you can go to advocate during the politics period, to tell people do not go for protests of violence, once you have not given them a quality education, as if like you are planting a seed on a stone, I didn't think that seed will become a tree. We call on them to ensure that supporting such kind of youth like us to ensure that our community is safe.
In his remark, Head of Administration and Human Resources of the National Technology Incubation Center, Jalingo, Mr. Jimo, hailed the youth for conducting themselves in an organized manner at their young ages, encouraged them to learn skills, vocation, alongside academic pursuit in order to be gainfully employed when the need arises.
Sananka can come in form of a profession, can come in form of occupation, it can come in form of vocation. Profession, you have to undergo the rudiment training, like we go to the university or institutions to learn, and you'll be well equipped to move through that profession. By doing that, you are building your career. There's nobody that will stay without going to school to develop a career and want to have or become a professional in future. Just say you have doctors, you have nurses, you have engineers, you have lawyers, to some far and from level up from primary to secondary and higher institution. You can take it out. Or vocation.
President of Temoko Women in Media Initiative, WIM, Mrs. Queen Kunde Enoch, who was represented by the association secretary, Favor Williams, at the event, urged parents to create more time for their children, regardless of their very busy schedules, necessitated by the quest to fulfill economic needs of the family, especially with the recent increase in economic hardship.
Lately, we all live busy lives, stressful lives, and as well have endless concerns as parents. But it is clear that one of the most important things we need to do is to stop and give our children a big, loving squeeze. That's a big hug I mean there. Research over the past decades highlights the link between affection in child and health and happiness in the future. Science supports the idea that warmth and affection expressed by parents to their children results in lifelong positive outcomes for their children. May we all, as children, continue to grow in love, wise enough to differentiate between good and bad behavior, so as to make our parents and the society at large proud of the decent, happy, and successful adults we grow up to.
Other speakers at the event added their voices to the call for the youth to shun all forms of social vices that could impede the future development of the youths, hampering the attainment of their pride and productive careers.
So my advice to you is you should concentrate on your studies very well, right from the primary stage, if really you want to unlock your dream.
So let us use words to resolve conflicts, build bridges for peace to work in fear.
Shawari na dai anan dage ayi karatu. Karatu shine komai, shine ke cikin rayuwa.
With the little presentation that I saw here, I appreciate it. Indeed, What Dr. Yahya or Mr. Yahya, Engineer Yahya said, I am also a victim of circumstance. My dream is if I go to university and graduated to join the Nigerian Army as a social service officer.
To the organizers, I offer my sincerest gratitude. Your effort may have made a lasting impact. Let us continue to work together to shape the future of our community.
Highlight of the event was the distribution of writing materials to pupils to symbolize the essence of the day, which is Youth Day of Service, and a demonstration to the government that indeed free education is possible and desirable in Taraba State. Queen Kunde reporting for City News.